Did you find enough clues around Grantbridgeshire? Are you ready to choose the traitor?
Your secret tunnel had many footprints nearby, and its mouth was painted with a yellow mark. Whoever betrayed you, they did so by marking the tunnel entrance, then opening the way to let the Saxons in.
I had to do that.
Vienna used to be a smuggler, hardly an honorable life.
There is honor among even the lowliest of men. Danes know that better than most.
Birna is in love with you. Unanswered love is a volcanic emotion.
Birna has always
God, I
been
know that.
unpredictable. But she's a warrior grown. She does not let her emotions guide her actions.
I don't know.
Leif wishes he had stepped up to lead, and to be where you are now.
Leif has a celebrated place in my clan. As a shipbuilder, he is without peer, and he knows I know this.
Leif disagrees with how you run Grantbridge.
This city thrives under me. As a bustling port for his longships, for instance.
Leif told me his yellow paint had been stolen.
Yellow is a troublesome color to make. He was upset when his stores were stolen.
Garland puts his visions above everything, to the point of fanaticism.
Visions are like clouds. Each person sees a different meaning in the shape, and Garland sees an important meaning.
Garland told me he was near death when you found him and saved his life.
Yes, people thought him cursed. He was adrift in deep water. But don't we all deserve a guide back to the shallows?
Yeah.
I need more time to think.
Of course. Feel free to search the Shire for clues, and speak to anyone you wish.
I'm gonna look for some more evidence. Oops. Orders password, Great warrior fought in the great battles along the northern way. Office line of constant battle. Rival king of the South Whale clan led by Ergun Blade Tongue. Ledger has ate a sword in the midst of battle. He was only 12 years old. Granted, rival warrior clenched so hard in the headlock they tore the man's head clean off. That nice Drake returned to the head and heard it sing. He'll be betrayed by the lies. Kept the skull in the eye, fanatic for me. I had to talk to the skull. Say excuse me, managed by one. Many battles gained a second nickname, Skull Talker. Ayo.
I have several contracts to choose from, all worth your while. Come back anytime, my friend.
That doesn't really help me.
Hello and welcome. This could be very useful. This is a very good piece.
The double-hander. Needler. Death Speaker.
You won't regret this purchase. This is the current fashion.
I don't have...
Finished looking around?
Yeah.
I'm off. Be well, friend. Did you see anything strange on the night of the attack?
Come to think of it, I noticed one of the longships wasn't where it usually is. It was beached further north, on the riverbank.
Where was this?
Northeast of here, along the shore. It's been a few days, though. May not be there now.
What? Northwest? Near the dock where it normally was. Further up along the riverbank.
Eivor, you look like the wind has flipped your sails. What's going on?
I was wondering... How did the night of the attack play out from your view?
I was working in the shipyards. Next thing I knew, the city was burning from the inside. Then Soma led our retreat.
You told me you often disagree with Soma's orders.
I do, but I follow them. It's my duty to this clan, to my Jarl's Kona. A man's honor comes from his acts, not his wishes.
How did you feel when Guthrum named Soma the steward of Grandbridge, and not you?
If being honorable were easy, we would have no evil men. It is something I wanted, sure. But I'm a man of honor, above all.
You said your yellow paint was stolen before the attack.
Aye, and yellow is not an easy pigment to mix, let alone acquire. I was furious it was stolen.
Leave. Someone showed the Saxons the Longhouse Tunnel. Where were you when the attack started? What were you doing?
When the fighting started, I was in my workshop, decorating a sail for our allies in Grimsby. Without my yellow paint. By the time Soma gathered me to retreat, the city was under attack from within. I was nowhere near the tunnel. Nowhere. Can I help you with something else?
I should be going.
Yeah, his story doesn't track. You stifled me till now. You're the only one that would have known where the paint was. You're the only one that would have... Hang on. He's the only one that would have... How come... You said he was in the... You said he was in the... He said he was out there working on the boats. Then he says he was working on the sail.
Oh, you're not the regular sunbeam I've come to know. Something weighing on you?
I was wondering on a few things. What happened the night of the attack?
The people were at peace. A beautiful night, fog and all. Then came the Saxons all around. And Soma roaring like a great bear. When she called a retreat, we ran for the longboats, aiming to regroup in the swamps. It was an ambush, no more, no less.
You were a smuggler. Some would say that's not a trustworthy past.
And water is wet, what a surprise.
No, it's
I'm
not.
an opportunist. I see a chance, I take it. It's helped Soma so far. She knows what I am, what I was. But she trusts me. Who would better know the difference between a joke and the truth?
It must ache to serve under someone you love so deeply. One who doesn't love you back.
Some days the pain hits hard. I need to press my hand into my heart to keep it from digging through my chest.
I know that feel, bro.
Birna, Grandbridge was not taken by fluke. Someone showed the Saxons the Longhouse Tunnel. And there's a possibility it was you.
I was drinking under the noses of dozens that night. I would never betray my people. We're done here. And it'd be good for your health to take a walk away from me.
These bags are Birna's, packed for a long journey.
I'm not noble. Honor is noise to me, but for the first time I wonder what is the better thing to do. Stay at your elbow, smiling with a thorn in my chest, or to leave you behind and pull this barb from me. I will stay, but only as long as you need me. This is giving me very "you're hurt, who hurt you" vibes. I would love to know what kind of evil genius would have said something like that. The identity of that author remains a mystery to this very day. Yeah, and I got a couple more questions for you.
Can I help you with something else?
I was wondering. I should be going.
So there's a possibility, but it's not a good one. I mean, yeah.
Hale, did you see anything strange on the night before the attack?
I saw someone run from the outskirts of Grant Bridge to the shore, just before the fighting started. Too dark to see who.
Someone headed to the shore. Who would have been going to the shore other than someone who would have a reason to go to the shore? For example, someone who makes the longboats.
Eivor, this is a surprise.
I think it's Leaf.
I was wondering.
But I should at least ask all of them.
Did you see anything odd when the attack began?
I did. I saw a wave of Saxons appear in the heart of Grantbridge, as if by magic. Odd as wings on an eel. I fought ragged to the brink of death from one night to the next. You saw the end of it. Wolves almost took me.
Why were you at death's door when Soma found you?
I left my clan to pursue my vision. I don't remember much. The sacred plants addled my memory, but I was hungry for more visions. You may not understand, but Soma does. She knows the gods have a plan for me, and that following it is worth any risk.
The visions you've had about you and Soma, how do you interpret them?
A piercing question. I believe it means that Soma will lead me to greatness, however difficult. That she is linked to my destiny.
I'm trying to find who betrayed Soma to the Saxons. I could use your help.
I wish I could help. The night of the attack, I was meditating on the shore, far from prying eyes. I was alone that night. And until Saxons appeared, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. I hope that's enough. You return.
I should be going.
Or Ouroboros on her shield, lion on his banners. The mountain? Two cannot balance on a peak. One must fall. Galen's banner. Alright, so Galen's banner is... What? Who's the one that has a banner with a lion? Four bolts of canvas, 6 barrels red paint, 7 barrels blue paint, 4 barrels yellow paint. If I can haggle down East Francia a tree, if not 2 barrels. So I'm allocated resources elsewhere. Again, reasons I cannot fathom. We'll need to drive hard bargain to get any more than that. Nothing with a lion, though.
Kingdom of Northex. I am King Eckwald himself, Lord and Protector of this verdant land.
This is your kingdom, you say?
Indeed it is. Northex. And I am its first and reigning king, Eckwald. And as sovereign, I seek a keen ally to secure my strength.
Kingdom. This island here.
Yes, from shore to shore. My brothers and I came upon this unclaimed land some months ago, and found it suited to our ambitions. Sadly, my brothers were drowned in a terrible squall soon after, along with our riches. There was an arm ring among them. To you, I offer this arm ring in exchange for my loyalty. Find the ring among the wreck, and you may call a king your friend.
A good arm ring can be as important as blood to the heart. If I find it, I will let you know.
What can I get for you? All done.
I must take my leave. So long. Did anything strange happen before the attack on Grantridge?
I saw 2 Saxons riding past the city while I was on guard. One to the Melbourne Monastery and one toward Utbeck camp. I think they were messengers. I didn't think anything of it since they weren't coming here.
might actually be helpful.
Find the ring among the wreck, and you may call a king your friend.
Ágætlega sterk krydd.
Blasted, cursed, horrible rats!
Tough lands, old man?
Those rats. I tried everything. I poured lye, I harvested locusts, I hired children to kill them. I need an army of miracles.
They are pesky, and have ravaged your good crop. Nah, the gods can't get at rats.
Ha! You heathens and your gods. All I want is to rid my field of rats. Feed the fair folk of the Shire.
You need natural warriors to keep them at bay.
My poor fields. God, why did you send so much vermin? Be gone!
A fellow adventurer need to know the lie of the land? Well worth a little silver, I assure you.
Yes, all right.
Now, show me your map. There is a place here.
Thank you. Kendall is the zealot. So I will remember that. I hate to say it, but all the evidence that I've seen points to it being Leaf. I hate to do my boy Leaf like that. A question I always wondered was, how come Richard Lionheart, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Richard Lionheart speak French?
Did you find enough clues around Grandbridgeshire? Are you ready to choose the traitor?
Biedna was packed for a long journey the night of the attack.
You think she wanted to leave us?
I think she was prepared to leave, that's certain. Biedna was drinking in the Longhouse when the attack began. Others can attest to that.
Hardly the behavior of someone expecting an attack.
Again.
Biedna was packed for a long journey the night of the attack.
You think she wanted to leave us?
I think she was prepared to leave, that's certain. Leaf told me he was working in his shipyard the night of the attack.
The shipyard is exposed and far from the tunnel entrance. Not the ideal man to lead Saxons into the city.
Garlin had no alibi. No one can place his location on the night of the attack.
He's an odd one, that man. But he is a man, not a toddler. He doesn't need a constant watch.
A local said they saw someone running from the outskirts of the city to the river, just before the attack.
Did they recognize the person?
No, they couldn't be seen through the fog. But whoever it was, they knew something bad was coming. That's all the evidence I think we need.
You've been thorough. Who is the traitor?
Leaf betrayed you.
Are you certain? This will be the hardest thing I have ever done. Stay close by me, Eivor. I will need you.
Okay. I don't know who else it could have been.
How do you plan to deal with this?
As a leader must. My family, my inner circle. Today we make sure what has happened to us will never happen again. We end Wigmund's life. But not all together. For you cannot survive the winter with a rat in your larder. You have betrayed me, Leaf.
Soma, that's not true.
A grown man should have a better grasp of his jealousy. It must not drive him to madness and destruction. But with you, every one of our warriors, our slaughtered people are dead because you could not be where I am now.
I have only ever served you, Soma. I would never betray my clan, my family. I am a man of honor.
And ambition. Wigman took you from us long before I ever raised my blade. Cleared a body. I feel as if I have torn off my own arm.
Wigman deserves death, but killing him won't make your family whole again.
You think I don't know? This is for those who follow. To join me is to take an oath. To break it is to suffer. We make camp on the outskirts of the Isle of Ely. Join us there.
She carries the weight of leadership on one shoulder and the bonds of her people on the other. Now that she's lost one, she walks lopsided. It will take years of toil to rebuild those bonds with her people. Yet she is unburdened now. Lighter. She is a leader, not a friend, Eivor. Her mistake was thinking she could be both.
I have an iron stomach and a powerful thirst.
Shall we lock horns? Down it faster than me, and you are the victor. Got a wager in you. Put your silver on the barrel. Is it the silver or the courage you're lacking? Come on, I need a challenger!
Let the sail out! Sail down! Sail out! Strike up a tune. Run up the sail! Sail! Catch the wind! Hold on.
Och nu, raun och reef!
What are you doing?
More sail!
Darkest the shadow grows, and disorder of the land.
Look! Some sort of boat there!
Let's hear a story.
Have you heard me tell the tale of the 6 Christian missionaries I lured away from their faith into the worship of Almighty Thor?
You showed them how to turn the
Bring
crosses
the mast down.
into hammers, simply by flipping them over. They fainted with joy. That tale?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Set the mast up. Sail. Catch the wind. Let the sail out! Sing, my ravens. We need an epic tale.
In the early days of the feud between Kiople the King and the Raven Clan, there was a mad berserker called Kiarrobo.
Drop the mast!
Oh, you have likely never heard the story of the time Odin and Freya appeared before me on a dark winter's night. They called
you their orphan child. Yes, dog. We've heard the tale as often as the sun has risen and set.
Who will share a tale?
Unar the Ugly was an excellent sailor who could pilot a longship entirely on his own. This is why King Sigvaldi kept him around. In all other matters, Unar was a cruel, anxious, and humorless man. He was one of the most unlikable people I have ever known. One year, I recall we had invited some Carls from the Yngling clan to dine with us. As we were serving ale, we came to find that we had none left. So happened that the ale had run out just before reaching Unar's hall. This raised in him a word storm, and he accused Sigvaldi of treachery. Every man in the longhouse jeered at Unar for raising such a fuss. This made Unar angrier than before, and he stormed out. A short time later, we heard him yelling through the door of the hall. I set this scorn pall upon the men of Yngling for their dishonor! We looked outside and saw that Unar had severed one of the heads of the Yngling's horses and stuck it upon a hazel branch. When he saw us gathering at the door, the Yngling Carls among us, Unar panicked and ran. He was not seen for many months.
Vengeance, coward!
Bows! Ready bows! Ready bows! Fire! Ready! Fire! Steady, boat! Flames! Can't raise the sail yet.
This.
More sail!
Got a story?
Did I ever tell you all the story of how I killed an entire clan single-handedly with the broken hilt of a sword?
Too often, dog. More times than any man can count.
Is there a sea scald among you?
When I was 11 winters old, I was the youngest of my favorite cousins. A wild and rowdy bunch of boys and girls. Together with our parents, we attended a feast at the home of Halfdan the Black of the House of England.
Hush now.
Traitor is lost in hell by now.
They will have the lost souls of the dead to answer to.
Soma.
Eivor, you're still with me through all this. Do not think I'll forget.
We all need someone in dark times. Now let's collect Wickman's head.
Good. At the first sign of trouble, my crew will jump in.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
He's hiding at the summit of the hill. I
hope he
smell
likes
him.
the view. It's the last he'll ever see.
Lightning tingles my blood, Eivor. I hear the voices of my slaughtered people on the air, calling Wigmund's name.
He doesn't leave this monastery alive. Won't be gentle if they spot me. Go, Sunan.
Focus. God won't let us lose. You're dead. Dead.
All over for you!
We keep our wits about us.
Just watch my back! Fight dirt!
Steel.
Come, help me with this.
You'll die in the agony, back out.
Christ is surely with us!
We watch each other's backs.
Stop the heathen! Raider! Vikinger! Stop him! He means to erase me, to banish me from your minds.
Fight in my name. Die for me. Die for me.
That is no way to offer sacrifices.
Their lives for yours. Is that how it works?
Their lives meant nothing. No land, no riches, no titles. But my name will live on.
The reputation of a good man never dies. But your name will soon be a curse.
So be it. The riches I had in life gave me power. To curse me from beyond the grave gives me still more. Though I die, my order lives on elsewhere, everywhere. Yield to us. Give us what we are owed. The trade, the riches, the legacy, all of it. Yield, yield, yield!
If your hell is real, I'm glad you'll get to see it.
We should return to camp. Before I let go, burn and sink to the ground. Going forward, we must take care. Houses can be built anew. Crops will return with time. Trust. That will take longer to repair.
But we'll have a new friend and ally in me and my clans. The end of the storm is well in sight.
You're right. I know you're right. It's just... It's difficult to see that end when you're still in the storm's eye.
side must be barred.
Help me out here! Come here!
Come on.
Hey, come here a moment!
Won't take long!
Help! What?
I smell silver here!
Let's go, we've raided the monastery.
Þeir lögðu í vestreginu undir sig. Það mun ég aldrei vita. Spárnar voru góðar, þeir voru miklu kappar og...
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Run up the sail! We need an epic tale.
Here is a tale I do not often tell. There was a clan, little known in the south, composed entirely of warrior women. And
why you did not stay with us when they asked you to be the king, dog, I will never understand.
More sail! Sing us a song. Is there a sea
Look
scroll
there!
above you?
Enemy camp, Eivor! A story from my youth. This one has no lesson to be learned, or message to be gleaned. Often my father liked to take me on hunts in the forested lands east of Avaldsnes.
Let the sail out!
I loved these solitary times with him. I had never felt a beast myself, and my father saw that this upset me. I was only a boy, but I had the dreams of being a man. So one winter, my father asked me to perform a bargaining ritual to the goddess Skadi to improve his bow skill and snow sight. With glee warming my heart, I cut a hair and sacrificed it to the goddess, asking in exchange of skill and sight for my father. When the ritual was done, my father and I set off into the forest. We hunted all day until night fell, and we slew no game. That night, around the fire, I was sullen. My sacrifice had not been heeded, yet seeing my sad face, my father only smiled. Had you been hunting, he said, you would have killed 6 fine deer. For Skadi, hears only those who speak to her.
Hey, what's the matter?
Rapnaitinkerat!
Garland, what are you doing?
We're at the mountain's peak, Soma. With room for one alone. So I claim this summit, Jarl's Corner. I claim Grand Bridge.
You fucking rodent, Galen. It was you. You let those Saxon insects into our home. You betrayed us.
It was preordained, Soma. Like the sunset, like the bird's flight.
You coward. You let an innocent die in your place.
You have your sibling in the Bloodspring at your mercy. How could you waste your family so easily?
There is no river of blood deep enough to keep me from my destiny. Only one verse of this song remains. It is my destiny to rule. It is your destiny to die. All of you. We all have our one day. You cannot thwart the gods! You cannot change destiny!
Destiny? If you kick a hornet's nest, it's not destiny when you get down.
Pick the coward up!
You were mad and naked under Morton. I folded you into my family. I trusted you.
As it was foretold! As it was seen!
Such a heavy price to pay for one so vile.
I climbed to the peak of the mountain. To my destiny.
Your vision took you as far as the mountain's peak. But there was only room for one to stand. I am the one standing.
Please, Soma. My life in the lap of the gods. Please.
Send him to Valhalla.
You live! Sweet gods among us, Birna, you're alive!
Galinn couldn't kill me. It is not my destiny.
Get this Drenger back to the longboats. We're going home.
Her wounds are severe, but not seeping. She will heal.
I should have guessed it was Galinn. If I had trusted my instincts, if I had dealt with all this alone, or discovered him sooner.
Soma, forgive me. I followed my judgment as best I could, but I was wrong. I'm responsible.
We killed the wrong warrior, Eivor. A terrible truth that tastes of soot and ashes. Do not think I blame you. I held the blade. The decision was my own. Now, I must explain myself to my people.
The cost of war is always high, and victory can be sour. But you have your city back, and Wigmund is dead.
As may be all trust in me. After all, why should any trust me if I cannot trust my closest friends?
It is easy to think so little of others, to harden against the world. It's more difficult to trust those around you.
And does its difficulty make it more valuable?
I think so. You're burdened with so much already. Do not let a serrated heart burden you too.
Thank you for standing at my side in this. You have my oath, and my arm in the battles to come, Eivor of the Raven clan.
Good. One day I may need them. It seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Go back to Randvi. Tell her. Yeah, I gotta tell her.
it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news. I should speak with Hytham. What have you got for me today?
You like the looks of that one? I do good work, I
must be on my way now. Goodbye. Novid, the settlement looks quite festive.
The Yule celebration is here. It's midwinter, Eivor. Time to drink, fight, and compete in hopes of a bounteous harvest. Yolnir, the Yule god, smiles on us. The days will soon grow longer, my friend. It's all a glorious rebirth about to begin.
And you did all this?
Not exactly. On a scouting mission, Sunniva and I met a group of, we call them revelers. They did most of the work. Sunniva's manning the fistfight tournament. All in good fun. Meanwhile, I have opened my own shop. Rather than silver, we use what I call Yule tokens. I made them myself.
They certainly look homemade.
Thank you, yes. Now, before we begin our celebrations, we need to get the brewery and the cattle farm ready for the Yule feast.
And you'd like me to do that, I suppose?
I would. And since I'm so fond of you, have some Yule tokens. I expect to see you at the celebrations later.
Be well, my friend.
Tekla's brewery has not been built yet. I need to raise...
Let's build the brewery.
Need to raise the barn if we're going to get the farm ready for the festival. What is all this?
You shoot as many spinning targets as you can, as quick as you can. Care to give it a go?
Put a bow in my hand.
Center yourself and then go. Not bad, but I'm sure you can do better. Try again if you like.
Eivor! I have just the thing for you.
Sunniva, Norvid told me you had set something up. A fighting competition.
The greatest fighting competition this land has ever seen.
Any rules?
Yes. The rules are simple. Fight, drink, fight! And remember, Eivor, the more participants, the bigger the pot. If you ever find any willing fighters, bring them to join in. Now, are you ready to begin, my powerful friend?
You know I'm ready.
Outing today, but you still deserve a few tokens.
Novid, you look quite at home in your new shop.
I am. I acquired some rather unique items on my travels, offered in exchange for precious Yule tokens. Care to see what we have?
Sure.
How might I earn more of these tokens?
Nothing could be simpler. You can earn tokens by participating in the festival or by helping out around the settlement. You worked hard for us, Eivor, so I've made it a little easier for you.
King Ethelwolf's Royal Hunt Dog. I'm gonna have to...
I will see you later, friend.
Gotta raise a barn.
By the gods of Asgard, what happened to this place? What's happened here?
Eivor's here! Thank the gods above! Though it seems they have forsaken us. I am sorry to tell you, Eivor, Tekla is gone.
What? Dead?
No, no, no. She's on an errand and left her apprentice in charge. It was him who did all this.
Who is this apprentice?
A fellow called Ake. He'll know what happened here. You need to find him.
Me? Why not you?
Somebody's got to clean up this mess. Besides, I'm startlingly drunk. You go on. My cup is run dry. How is anyone meant to survive without something to drink? I need to drown my sorrow.
May 19th.
I have to go. See you soon.
I gotta work on building a barracks as well. Because we have to hear this sound. Okay, I think I may have just came.
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
Ah, good. I hope this one did not give you too much trouble. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. Thank you. I expect...
What is it you do here again?
When you eliminate any member of the Order of Ancients, bring their medallion to me. It will help to keep a tally of how many still live.
I have to go.
Okay.
Then go in peace.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Good talk, man.
You really think flighting can compare to sagas, to true poetry?
Compare? I think it...
What is happening here?
Holger wishes to prove that flighting is a lesser art. I am correcting him.
It is unrefined, unpalatable, unpleasant. I could beat you without a lick of practice.
That is not so, you thick-headed... Eivor, care to judge a flighting?
I would happily judge, brothers. Show me what you have.
I will begin. There's a skin-deep resemblance twixt Holger and me. For inside, he's just hot air and bad poetry. Well, in all but our talent, we're certainly twins. It should be no surprise to see which of us wins.
Not bad. Now hear this. You see, flighting is simple, so hearken to me. Look, anyone can do it. It's so easy. But the true challenge in life is to do something more. Like writing sagas, painting pictures, and lore. Yes, lore. There. What do you think, Eivor?
100% Alvis.
Alvis is the clear winner, Holger.
I should have expected no less from you, Eivor. You have no ear for these things. A pity.
Thank you, Eivor, for acknowledging the natural order.
That lore line just...
You look well.
I did. Put them right over there.
We are allied with the Danes of Grantebridgeshire. Their Jarl Skona, Soma, has pledged an oath.
Well done, Eivor. These early victories will pay off well.
Not everything went as planned. Good people died. We have their oaths, but not their admiration.
A pity. But we have what we need. At one time, the title Jarl referred to a man second only to the king. But that use has softened. Now a Jarl may be a chief, a leader, or a man with broad wealth and influence.
The world is bigger now, and broken into many pieces. It seems our language must do the same to keep up.
An interesting thought.
Chilbed, your father sent you here to learn, not teach.
Then you must start, Eivor. Give us a summary of our recent gains, for instance. The clan is thirsty for knowledge.
You want me to give a speech? Right. My friends, hearken to me, and hear a tale of triumph and toil. I have traveled far since we landed, and seen much on the roads and fields of this new England. And for all my travels, strong alliances have we gained. The Honorable Ceolwulf, King of Mercia, now calls us friend. And to the south, Soma Jarl Skona and the Danes of Grantebridge have pledged their oath to us. By Sigurd's hand and my own, we have strengthened the ties of...
You seat yourself as Sigurd's equal in these tales of yours. Would Sigurd do the same if he were here?
Sigurd knows what I have achieved, and he would celebrate it more roundly than I have. But this takes nothing from you, all of you. For I sit among some of the staunchest wills and strongest fighters I have ever known. And so I raise my horn, first to Sigurd, may he return to us soon, and to the Raven clan, the best of friends and fighters.
To Sigurd!
To Sigurd! May he return and relieve us of you!
And may all of you enjoy the ale as much as Dag has. Skull!
Go!
You think me drunk, Eivor? Would it soften my blows if I was?
Your words are blunt enough, but it would explain your boldness.
My eyes are clear and open, and I see before me one eager to claim a piece of Sigurd's glory.
There's enough glory in the world to go around for all who earn it, and I have no doubt how much I am owed.
Just as I thought. You're...
Attackers from the river! They look to be Danes!
Danes? How many?
Too many. Now come, the battle roars already.
Bloody curse! What quarrel have Danes with us?
Those who can fight, take up your weapons. All others stay here. With me!
Come on, let's just do this. Why the fuck do they have to pick now? I want to go to bed.
You're mine!
There's nothing for you here but death! Does this stir your thirst for battle, Randri?
No! No, you're dead!
Don't know who you're up against.
Let battle sweat go! Keep the Indian guessing! No survivors! Burn them to the ground! You're mine! Watch my back!
Constant battle sweat!
No survivors! Burn them to the ground! It's time the way, Chief! They hide their wealth in the longhouse! Break the walls down!
Who sent you to die here?
We are bidden by the gods! Your clan is as weak as they claim! We will pick its bones!
You've seen nothing of our strength! You will meet only death there!
right blows. Time has come for
Is that the last of them?
The rivers are clear. If more were coming, they thought better of it.
By their colors and markings, I believe they come from Geatland. While there are none left alive to spill their secrets, we may never know why.
Here is one! This vermin was crawling to the river, hoping to float away.
Have mercy, friend. And you may find an ally with us.
Mercy is earned by the quickness of your tongue. Where do you come from, and what is your quarrel with us?
We are settled in East Anglia. Newly arrived and hungry for silver.
You drifted off course. This is Mercia.
As we were ordered.
By whom?
You bore me.
Useless hound! Scratching your ass in search of silver? Put an end to this one.
Your silence earned you no kindness, Geet. So I'll ask you once more. Who sent you?
The wind sent us. And the rivers will take us home.
He begs for death, Eivor! Give it to him!
Or send him home with a warning. Let him tell his people what death awaits them, should they sail this way again.
Go, and do not return.
I thank you.
This is not mercy, it is death deferred. Whoever sent you warned them of the slaughter that awaits should any return.
Oh, what tales I will tell.
Send one of your scouts to follow him. We will find...
To show mercy would endanger us. Soil our reputation as cowards. This was the only end possible.
We could have learned something by tracking him. Now we know nothing.
Sigurd would have acted as I did. That is all the justification I need.
Sigurd is not here to make such a call, but I am. And if you cross me again, you will know about it.
I see you, Eivor. And I know what you are.
Put no stock in what Dag says. His bluster may be loud, but it blows softly.
Get this cleaned up, and we'll talk of next steps. Looks like I have a new letter.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Oh, it's from Chellwolf.
I will need to raise the barn if we're going to get the farm ready for the festival.
Eivor, I pray this letter finds you well, and my son. Chelbert has written me a few times now. Often in so much detail, it is as though I am here. He admires you, trusts you. It warms my heart to know he has someone to look up to. I know you will do right by him. As for myself, I have settled nicely in this new role. My court is behind me, and I have the people's loyalty. For the first time in a long time, Mercia is stable. It's thanks to you. King Chelwolf II.
Ready to go now?
Put a bow in my hand.
Alright.
Take a moment to center yourself, and then go. Was very, very good. Not perfect, but good. Care to try for perfect?
No.
This looks worth trying.
A drinking game always is. The rules are: 1, you drink until you're the last one standing. 2, end the rules. Want to play?
Of course.
First it was the sea.
You're sweating!
Too strong for you.
Did it!
You are quite the guzzler. Try again anytime.
Hey, 15 tokens for that?
Novid, you look quite at home.
I am. I acquired some rather unique items on my travels, offered in exchange for precious Yule tokens. Care to see what we have?
I will see you later, friend. while ago. What happened to this? What's happened here?
Eivor's here. Thank the gods above.
What?
No, no, no.
Who is the...
Othello?
Me?
Somebody's got to...
My cup is run dry. How is anyone meant to survive without something to drink? I need to drown my sorrows.
I have to go. See you soon.
Alright. I'll unlock some more skills before I... Alright, it's like 1:30 in the morning, so I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, click the bell, turn on notifications. And until next time, I'm Reading Gaming. Stay frosty.